Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, January the 21st, 2025. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. Now I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. I give different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome. The great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. First things first, I want to apologize for the lateness of the video. I am working my 12-hour day shift today, and I appreciate everyone's patience and support on these days. Now, because it is Tuesday, and we have not only our dailies, but we have a fresh set of weeklies here, which I plan to do back-to-back videos. We're going to be using a score booster drink, okay? Now, if you can see at the top right-hand corner, I currently have a 25% boost going on right now. Of course, I claimed that right off the current Season 19 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%, equaling 25%. And of course, you can claim that by being a Fallout First member, or if you pay the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. Now, because we do have our fresh set of weeklies here, I am going to be using a score booster drink, so let's go ahead and do that. And again, this will stack with what I have already. It's going to give us an extra 25% for 24 hours, which means we can only use one score booster drink at a time. Let's go ahead and do that. And as you can see, we have 50% boost right now, but you did not see the score change. And if that ever happens to you, there is nothing wrong. All you do is you back out, then you go back into it, and you'll see it pop up just like that. And the same thing would happen to the weeklies. All right, so just an FYI. Okay, let's take a look at this one here first. Collect Purified Water 5. Again, we can find Purified Water randomly throughout the wasteland. I did try to make a video a couple of years ago. However, I ended up abandoning the video because trying to find Purified Water randomly was just too random, okay? And so I just abandoned the video. Now, the best way to do is just kind of go to other players' camps. And the vast majority of people will have vintage water coolers or the new Enclave water collector in their camps. And a lot of people just kind of have them unlocked. And that way there you can just kind of collect some purified water that way. Most times if people, they've been playing the game long enough, know that if you leave something unlocked, it's fair game. Okay, that's just a general rule here. And there are things that I keep locked up, but there are things like this that I keep unlocked just for passersby, so they can do their daily, weekly challenges to kind of help them. Okay, and if they are locked up, you can always send them a message, and most people will, comply and help you out. Right, so that's something you can always do as well. Some people even sell purified water in their vendors for maybe a cap each, so you can always check that out as well. Now this vintage water cooler we got from opening up the festive gifts, and a lot of people were very successful this past Christmas and was able to get this plan, and some even got multiples, and some people are selling the plan in their vendor. So I usually highly recommend this bad boy because they are nice and small. You can actually kind of stack them on top of each other, and they look very pleasant as well, and they'll collect 2 purified water while you play the game. Now we do have the Enclave Water Collector, which is part of the Season 19 Season Pass you can buy using tickets, and this is available for everyone. Now it is a little bit taller, a little bit bigger, so you can't stack them on top, but again, they are very nice and pleasant looking, and again, it will collect 2 purified water while you play the game. And as you can see, you can have both different types of versions in your camp, so just an FYI. Now, if you don't have either one of the vintage water cooler or the collector, most people will have the water purifier. So let's open up our build menu here once I get a little closer inside here. Open up our build menu here. We go down here to the water section. Now most people will have these bad boys here, okay? These bad boys you learn very early on in game just by simply following the overseer at very low level. So they do require a lot of resources to craft or build, and they do require a lot of power to run. This one here will collect 2, 3, and then 5. But this is all you have, it's all you have. And again, I've had these for the longest time until about 2 years ago or so. I was able to get my hands on this vintage water cooler, and I never looked back. Excuse me. So that's something that you can always do as well, right? So either way works, all right? So we're going to collect some water here. There we go, just like that. Like Purified Water, 5 for 5 done. And as I said, trying to find purified water randomly through the game can be a little challenging, for sure. So you're better off just going to other players' camps. That's what I recommend. Okay, what's next here? Let's go ahead. Collect toilet paper too. Now, I did make a video on this just this past summer. And you can check that video out if you so wish. It is all time-stamped, so it's a fairly recent video of mine. A real good spot for toilet paper is most bathrooms in and around the wasteland. We will come across the odd bathroom that's on the roll that we cannot interact with, so just be aware that that will happen. There's nothing wrong with your game. There's just areas in the game that are just like that. But right here in Morgantown Station, there's 3 of them right in that bathroom. It's pretty good. Probably one of the best spots is right down here at the Van Lowe's Taxidermy in Lewisburg. It's the blue building on the corner. That is a really good spot. A lot of great places here in around the White Spring Golf Club. Right, just to name a few spots there. Now, I think we had this just the day, right at the pumpkin house, right on the porch, right by the skeleton in the wheelchair. There's usually 2 or 3 there. And again, you can check various bathrooms, usually like in around these farms. Like I think Anchor Farm's a pretty good spot there as well. Now, some people will even sell toilet paper, but I find some people will sell it for very expensive. So you're better off just utilizing that video I made this past summer and just finding your own, and it's just easier that way. Let's pop up here to Morgantown Station, and we'll check out that bathroom there. All right, let's go ahead here. Check this bathroom right here. Should be 3 right here. Nice, perfect. Just like that, nice. And there's a 3rd one that we can pick up. Pretty good, eh? Pretty good. And look at that bad boy. We always talk about the chemistry workbench here in the game. Now we can earn the chemistry workbench very early on in game. And you leave the Vault 76 and you come right down here to Flatwoods in the Tavern. And you interact with those 2 little kiosks there to become a responder. You get the chemistry workbench plan. But there's a chemistry workbench plan. This is what I mean. Sometimes I talk about this in my videos, and this is just kind of show you proof that this is where we're at. Pretty cool, eh? It's pretty awesome. Okay. What is next here, Jim? While we're here in Morgantown, go ahead and kill a Scorched 10. So, you know, we all know the most popular places for Scorched, okay? So, you know, we all know the Camden Parks right down here. We all know the Tyler County Fairgrounds and this place up here, Weedy Witters Water Park, etc., okay? But sometimes if you're brand new to the game, all these areas, these popular areas, might be the only areas that you know, okay? So I do have videos on my channel where we are hunting down Spooky Scorched or Holiday Scorched, and I make them every year, and they're all time-stamped. And most of those videos, I take you to about 21 locations. So if you're new to the game or fairly new, and all you can think about, you know, is their most popular spots, and every server you go on, and, you know, it's cleared right out because, you know, some servers are, you know, more people on it. You can utilize those videos of mine. Just utilize the timestamps and they'll help you out, okay? So while we're here in Morgantown, might as well just come over here to the airport. Let's go ahead. Let's rock and roll. Now we can use some grenades if we so wish, whatever you want to do. Kill some Scorched. Yeah, pretty good. Huh. Love the one shot, one kills. Love it. Let's keep going here. Huh. Nice, easy spot. And we're not going to bother calling in collision course, which of course is right past that quarantine zone. So we just need one more scorch. So we're just going to head out front of the arrivals area here. And there should be a couple scorch down here to finish it off. Right there. Good job, Jimmy boy. Alright, what's next here? Let's go ahead and kill a Cultist 10. Many great spots we can find Cultists in around the wasteland. Right up here, this particular type of icon. Now, one of the few exceptions to that is right here in Point Pleasant. You can see the little house icon, but we know we can find about, 20 to 25 Cultists down here. So in terms of the forest area, Clancy Manor is pretty good. We do have the Oregon Cave. Now, these are 3 different entrances, but it's just the same cave. A little bit of a maze in there, so just an FYI. Again, Point Pleasant. We have Kanawha County Cemetery, pretty good spot. A little bit more of a challenge. We do have Lucky Hole Mine. You have Johnson's Acre, just to name a few other little spots there for you guys. Alright, I do have a couple grenades on me, so let's go to Kanawha County Cemetery. And we're going to take care of these guys here. Nothing real special. Any other weapon, you throw a couple grenades, whatever you want to do. It's funny, back in the day, right around before Wastelanders, this place on the outside used to be crawling with cultists. But I find nowadays they just kind of stick to the right around the church area. So just an FYI. A lot of them are inside the church, so you can throw a couple grenades in. If you have a couple nuka grenades, it's even funner. Just saying. We're going to sneak up here, and we're going to... I think I have Molotovs on me here today, so we're just going to throw a couple Molotovs in there. Huh? Oh, he died. Yeah, right on. Huh? Oh, he threw it back. Beautiful. Love it. I love it. I love it. We'll show him. We'll show that crazy Jim. Who would have thought? You can't even make that up. There's this guy at. This is the last guy up here. You can get his head up here. There we go. Have a nice life, buddy. Talk to you. Oh, this guy right here. Where did he come from? Wow.
I will not.
Yeah, he's the champ. Or she's the champ, whatever. Wow. Let's grab these rounds here, these caps. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Oh, wow. Can't believe the junk we get off these guys now. It's just totally amazes me. Like, I know we've had this since the December 3rd, 2024 update, but I've been playing this game since release, and I'm still in awe about it. All the junk that we pick up. Oh, there's one more still around. Ouch, jeepers, holy mackerel. Right in the back. Who does that? All right. Yeah, right on. This cultist for you, I guess. Kill a lost 5, so again, you can only find the lost in one location. That's down here at the Skyline Valley area, okay? Right around Dark Hollow Manor. If you come here to the trading post, actually, there'll be 3 that are coming up the hill, all right, from this direction, and you can take care of them that way. If you come here to the Slumber Mill Motel, now not at the Slumber Mill Motel itself, but right across will be a red rocket, and should be 5 of them there. Now, you do got to keep in mind, there'll be the engineer lost is what we're looking for. If you come across a feral lost, it won't count. Okay, so just an FYI there. All right, so where are we gonna go here? Yeah, let's go to Dark Hollow Manor. Let's do it. Outside. That was kind of fun. This cultist. All right. So I find having your light on doesn't really matter all that much here. So again, just be very careful with these lost because they seem to really know where you're at. Doesn't matter, if you're invisible or whatever. But the lost dweller, so we'll see what counts here. But again, if you come across what's called a feral lost, it will not count because those are considered ghouls. All right, so just an FYI there. Get him from here. There you go. Beautiful. Pretty good distance there. Nice job, Jimmy. Better sneak on here. There's usually some in right around the manor itself. This guy. Shit. Okay. There we go. And the lost 5 for 5 dot. Nice. All right, what's next here? All right, let's head to the trading post here. Somewhere there's a tinker's workbench, just so I can show you. Now again, for the lost, if you keep heading south, there'll be 3 lost coming up the hill. Okay. So getting back here. Scrap trying to produce screws 5. So screws are junk items that we cannot use the bulk and scrap method. All right. So let's go to our tinker's workbench here just so I can show you if I can find it. So if we go craft, and then we go bulk, we go to the S section. As you can see, screws are not available here. Now we can buy bulk screws once in a while from the vendor bots down in White Springs. So right down here, the White Springs Mall. We go to the north entrance, brings us right down to the mall. Now we can use the front entrance as well, but it's just an additional loading screen to get to the mall section. But usually one of the vendors down there will sell bulk screws. Now I did check before making the video, and on this particular server, none of them had bulk screws. So you got to keep that in mind, okay? That may happen. You may have the server hop a couple times, but eventually you'll find a vendor down here that sells bulk screws, and I would say that would probably be the easiest way. Okay, now we will go to our handy dandy screw farm here, no pun intended, right here, the Charleston Capitol building, to go after typewriters. So let's go over here. It'll be the DMB building. Now, saying that, and we've been talking about this since December 3rd, 2024 update. All the junk that we've been getting lately from killing, every enemy. Okay, a lot of the junk that we get, you can actually probably get screws from. Okay, so you can even do that. Go after a bunch of enemies, grab all the junk, and then scrap it, and you'll probably get the screw daily challenge done. Look at this guy running here. I don't know where he's running from. Yeah, I don't know. Let's head inside here. We're going after some typewriters here, Jimmy boy. And again, there'll be a bunch of ghouls in here, so if you are lower level, you're better off just going after some enemies, okay? But if you want a little bit of fun, you can kind of make your way through here, and you can definitely do it that way. I'm going to keep my light off. Let's get something to drink here. Let's do that. Let's do that for a second. go. So we're just going to kind of blow through here. Huh. There should be a typewriter in here. Get this guy here first. Okay, so there's our first typewriter right here. Okay. And as you can see, our typewriter gives us one screw, as well as some gears and springs. Let's keep going here. So we're going to head right to the second floor. And we're going to take care of these guys here first and make our way down, because if we don't, they're going to be coming after us. And this globe up here, I have screws in it as well. See? 2 screws in the globe. Pretty cool, eh? Keep going here. Uh-oh. Huh! Oh wow, look at that. 2 great mentats. Hello, hot dog. Thank you, Mr. Ghoul. One guy coming out of there. Take those rounds. So there'll be a couple guys over here. He's moonwalking over there. Good old moonwalker. Let's check in here, because sometimes there's a dude in here. No. Alright. Good stuff. So it's this room right here. And it's right by the first ramp when you go up to the second floor if you head down the other end. We do have this office desk fan, which again has a screw. Okay. And we have these nice, awesome typewriters here, as well as some telephones. It's a pretty good spot. So we're pretty much good there now. All right. Now there are a couple more typewriters around. There's a couple of hot plates that you can kind of go through. So this was a real good screw farm back in the day. No pun intended again. But again, it still is today. So it's pretty awesome. Let's go to any workbench. We'll just head back to our camp where it's a little quieter. And we'll scrap the stuff. We can go to a train station, any some other person's camp, or there's a couple workbenches downstairs, and grab that lighter. And do it that way if you so wish. Whatever you want to do. And again, if you get on a channel, if you get on a server and able to get bulk screws from one of the vendors down in White Springs, that's probably the best bet. Let's go here and let's scrap this stuff. All right. So we got this globe, this desk fan, these 5 typewriters here. There we go. Scrap joint to produce screws. Done. Just like that. Sweet. Sweet. I think we get one more, don't we? Join a team with another player. 1. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to quit this session here. And we're going to start up another session, but a public one. Right on. Okay. So you can do this a couple different ways, okay? And as easy as it sounds. You can create your own team if you so wish. You go to your map screen, you go social. You can create your own team if you so wish, but you have to wait for somebody else to join you to get credit for the daily. Okay? You're better off just joining a team that's already up. Looks like these ones are already full. And I recommend casual or event, because there's no real stipulations, right? If you join daily ops or expedition or etc., you're expected to do that. Okay, but if you do casual and events, you're better off, doing it that way. Let's create a team here real quick and see if someone joins us. So it's not good enough just to be on a team by yourself. We have to be on a team with another player. That's the main stipulation, but there's not too many available here. Let's check again here, see if somebody had left. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to quit the session. You want to get this done as fast as possible here. Let's go to another server here and see what happens. And again, don't waste too much time unless you have the time, I guess, right? But, we could have waited another 5 minutes. I'm sure somebody would have joined the team. All right, let's try it again here real quick. Social. It's fine, social. All right, let's just join this one here. Casual. There we go. Join team with another player. 1 for 1. Done. Just like that. Sweet. Sweet. All right. Is there another, is there a camp nearby? Must be. Let's see if they have a weapons workbench on them. Hope so. Get up here. Oh, maybe, yeah, there we go. Weapons workbench. Armor workbench. Oh, what's going on? Right here. Yeah, weapons workbench. Weapon of the day. Weapon of the day. Western Spirit, lever action rifle. Plus 5% damage after each consecutive hit on the same target, up to plus 45%. So it's furious. Plus 25% damage while aiming. Plus 15% reload speed. Hardened receiver, true long barrel, true stock, long scope, suppressor, and this awesome looking Western Spirit paint. Of course, you can get this yourself from completing, I believe it's called Most Wanted, down at the Nuka World on tour. All right, 185 damage. It takes 45 ammo. Now this is single fire rifle. So if we check our perk cards here, under perception we have rifleman, expert rifleman, master rifleman, all maxed out. We have tank killer, concentrated fire, suppressor, tenderizer, covert operative, evasive, white knight, adrenaline. These random perk cards here, and when you see them being activated, they pop up from the left hand side. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They all stay the same. I'm pretty happy with them, and they're all maxed out. There we go, just like that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ghost, Primus, Corne van Niekerk, Ben Durant, John, DJ59. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.